Hey guys, Stefan here. I got a question. You ever buy something and it just doesn't live up to your expectations, it doesn't live up to your standards, and so you get rid of it, and then everyone else tells you, no, that was a great product, it was awesome, you got to give it another chance. Until finally you just decide, alright, I'm giving it one last chance, I'm going to do it, and then it turns out to be decent? I have just a story like that. This last tax season, back in January, I bought a ZT, my first ZT knife. It was the 0562. Sorry, the 0560. Hinder design, nice blade. However, and I love the blade, I really did. However, the detent was weak. The knife would not flip open. You had to give it a good snap of the wrist, or use the thumb stud slash blade stop, and then the lock bar would constantly stick and was really getting shoved over, and so I traded it off. In my opinion, I came out with a better knife, the Adamas, which I've already done the overview on. Talked to you guys about this, and so I traded it for the Adamas. And even though they're not the same quality, same price, I think this is about $20 cheaper. In my opinion, I came out with a better knife. But everyone said, no, try ZT. They've improved their knives. They're done. So I bought a ZT 0562, and I called it the last chance knife, because if this knife failed, I was done with ZT. And I'm not. I love this knife. I got the slicer grind, which I've always liked. Hinder design, and I've always liked his slicer grinds. I'm always a fan. I've always been a fan of the high flat grind. There are some issues I have with this knife. We'll go into that. Titanium frame lock. This addresses some of the issues I had. It's got a lock bar insert, so you're not getting titanium on steel. It's steel on steel. And as you can tell, it snaps open, and I can, but it takes a lot, and it hurts. The detent is so sticky in this that I have to pull down, and then it just shoots open. And in this, I actually can't even use the blade stops here like I could in my 0560. I just can't. I'd wreck my thumb. It's a bit smaller of a knife than I'm used to carrying, but it fits in my hand and I like it. Usually my pinky hangs just a little over the edge. It's an 8.25 inch knife, blade of 3.5 inches. And this is Elmax steel, which I do like Elmax. I haven't been carrying this as much as I did my 0560 when I had it, but I've been carrying it more and more. And I haven't had a need to sharpen this yet. It does work rather well for me. Pocket clip is kind of neat. It's tip up only, which I like. But it's set on the bottom screw there. And if you look, it's recessed, so you could switch it over to the other side here. There's a couple guys that do custom scales for these. I plan on getting his info and putting it down in the description. I do want to get some custom scales from him. He's got some really nice ones. But there's the 062 carbon fiber, which is about $40 more than this one. This is currently on Blade HQ for $200 at the time of this video, and I do like it. It's a nice knife. I like the little details that have gone into it, like the chamfering here, where along the edge it's slightly different from. And there's two layers there, and I like that. It makes it a nice, comfortable grip. Just the interesting little pivot work there. And when I first bought my ZT 0560, I thought this is not what a $200 knife is like. And then I bought this. This is $200 worth of knife. And in my opinion, this is still more knife than the ZT. But I like the ZT. It's nice. It's slim. I like the swedge here that kind of narrows the blade up to the slider, to the end of the slice here, and then it widens out again. I like that. Nice little detail. The jimping on the back is adequate for use, and for everything I've used it for, it's been really nice. I haven't even noticed this jimping down here until now, to be honest. And I played with this quite a bit, but yeah, I haven't even noticed that. But yeah, the ZT 0562, definitely the knife that won me back into ZT. And if you looked at what Blade HQ and ZT did for, or rather, Blade HQ's channel of what ZT is coming up with for 2015, beautiful knives, and I'd love to get some of them. And had it not been for this knife, I'd have completely written them off. So I guess, aside from the knife review or overview, which I would say definitely a great knife, check it out. Beautiful stonewash on that, by the way. But if you find something that doesn't work out and everyone else is saying that theirs does, maybe it's worth checking out again. I mean, I'm glad I did. I was really ready to write ZT off and I was done with them, but I really like this knife and I'm really glad that I got it. Definitely worth checking out, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the comments. I appreciate it. I love all the support. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.